Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at Imhobo Inc. or you can email us imhoboinc@gmail.com. If you are interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a pirate dog dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop for game aids.
I'm unmuted. Boys and girls, Sunday night, welcome aboard. Murder Hobo Inc. presents Corsairs of the Azure Atoll B-side. We got two players tonight. We're looking at Mayhem, and we'll see how this goes. Our shit's on sale, so check it out. If you want a cool RPG thing, go check that out. And, of course, get your adventure sense. Jesse, go ahead and start us off with the who's, the what's, and the whys.
Hey everybody, I am Jesse. You can find me on all the socials as JR Wooey. And usually I play the gruff but lovable half-elf monk Osiris. But tonight we will be playing a descendant, maybe a father figure of the one, the only paladin of knowledge, Ra. Coming in, making all the ladies wet their proverbial pants due to his full elf lineage.
And his high charisma. He's got charisma.
He's a sexy boy.
Have you decided on the next set of shows? Odyssey of?
No, not yet. We're still milling that through. But we have we're putting some stuff through the ringer to see what's going or what look. The big push is Odyssey of Heroes and all about superheroes, especially with the influx and new sets of Marvel movies and stuff and DC movies are coming out. I'm kind of in the mood for the anime one because I don't feel like bringing up some of the old '90s stuff too. But yeah, I don't know. I'll take ideas and we can throw them out the dartboard.
Odyssey of Nazis. Odyssey of Nazis.
That'd be good.
Gotta have Nazis. And there's
Sound of Music.
Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dozen. Picking Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new Overlord with there you go. You got some monsters and.
Yeah, and then you've got the one that takes place in the haunted pillbox on the side of Huntley Beach. So didn't much care for that one. Carrie, finish it up.
I am playing Melodia. I think I'm a full elf this time. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Because the kid thought we were married. Because we're both elves.
That's right.
That's true. You're a husband. Okay. These guys are in Meridian. Let's pop up the map here. Since this is B-side, we do have an open campaign here. These guys, no, right there. That works. This is Meridian. It is in the southeast corner of the Azure Atoll, whereas the regular campaign takes place in Ocasio on the far west. I didn't want them touching because it's like eating food. You don't have them touch on the plate. This is, I can't remember what day it is. I think it's day 4, maybe, for you guys. The ladies, Melodia and not Rosa, last time got some special weed, not stealing gilly weed from Hogwarts, but some kind of weed that allows you to breathe underwater. Melodia's worked fine. Not Rosa's did not. It worked okay. They went on a quest to the coral area where they had 2 options. One is the Sunken Bell, which was a ship that went down during the hurricane 2 days ago. The other one was go after the moon tears, which are magical pearls that allow you to communicate with the oceanic population. When they got there, they went after the bell because they kind of slid down the embankment. They were successful. They found a rather sizable amount of, I'll say, junk worth some coin. We begin the new day with light clouds. You guys are staying in this inn over here within the city. They managed to sneak their way into the city during the hurricane a couple sessions ago. Again, this is all kind of a blur because it's been a couple months for us all. As we start the new day, Melodia and Ra, I assume you guys have some kind of schedule or mental capacity to say, hey, I'll eat your breakfast and we'll figure shit out over coffee. You guys have been to both of these pubs. Had your problems with this one. Not Rosa had a big issue with that one. So as you start your day, it is nice. It's white clouds. It's a beautiful day in the islands. Mon, you guys meet up. And I'll take a D20 from Ra to start this game.
Yeah. Big money, no whammies. 7.
We will start off with.
It's a trio of old women.
Nope, they have not found you within the city limits yet. This is an individual, short bob haircut, female, human, you're pretty sure. You guys notice that she sits down at the next table and she's acting a little bit hinky. She's got a short bob haircut, looks like Jane Whelan from the Go-Go's. And you guys notice without a roll that a little hinky.
I'll look at Melody and go, should we ask about her? She seems a bit off. You could use that word.
Before you guys get the chance to speak to her, she leans over on Melodia, even Ra, and goes, I'm sorry to interrupt. Have you seen a large, hairy man wearing a loincloth asking for somebody?
No.
No, it's still relatively early.
I fear my job opportunity has failed. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then she orders breakfast.
Okay. Do we have a waitress?
Yes.
So, what's good here?
You guys have eaten here before. You know that very few things are good here. I think you guys have all choked on your con rolls. Good news is they have something called Omex today. Omex are on the menu. And she points out that they're pretty good, especially if you use a lot of syrup.
I'll tempt it. Yes, let's give it a
Sure.
shot. Nothing says living like local cuisines.
She brings you over some cutlery, napkins, things of that nature, and a large pitcher of dark molassesy kind of substance. It smells wonderful, but as you kind of turn the pitcher, it is quite a viscous fluid. Again, smells great,
How
but
much of that do we need for this omelette?
well, that will be up to you guys. A few minutes later, your associate at the table next to you has apparently also ordered Omex because she also has a pitcher on her table, and she begins to eat it. An Omek is some kind of pastry in a circular format with crisscrossing on it. It is a
Oh,
waffle. A few minutes after that, she puts down, and they are the size of your head. So it's like the burrito place here in town. They are
Mm.
monstrous. Or at Warsaw for the Tabletop Adventure Con. That was a gigantic fucking burrito. Uh,
bitches. I got my goddamn badge band on.
wine, wine, wine. As you guys dig in, I'll take con checks. See how you guys
So,
like it.
I'm taking
Raw
care of Klaus.
is
You'll have to do mine.
also furiously taking notes about this particular dish, like what he sees in it and all that stuff, because he's kind of as a knowledge paladin, he really is focusing on like, this is strange. Yeah,
Uh,
It has
well,
little
sure.
pockets to catch the syrup.
Yeah,
Minsk, the girl next to you, rolls a 2. Melodia rolls a 7. Ra, what'd you get?
12.
So it is okay, Ra. You've had worse. This it has the flavor and texture without the maple syrup on it of a Catholic host.
Oh my.
So
Mm.
only
Ah,
thicker than that.
it's like there were these things we had back home. You'd feed it to children who were sick and needed to have something to eat that wouldn't make their stomach worse. They were wafers, I believe, something like that.
Well,
These kind of taste like that. It's
Saltine?
no, it's a sad food, is more or less how I would put it. It's a
Yeah.
sad food. It's you
so
don't
a rice cake.
yeah. These seem like more like someone
Funeral
decided to
biscuit?
make well, if they were industrious, I would probably gave some gave some beef strips or something small, maybe very thin, so that way it permeates the cake and it will help dissolve it and make it maybe a better dish. Other than 10 pounds of this syrup as raw takes like the whole thing, wraps it up and like pulls the lid off the thing and just
Just
dunks
dunks
it
it
in
in
there.
there.
Nice. Yeah, it's like if a Triscuit had been left out for a year in the open air. That's pretty much the consistency of it. So, Melodia, you do not like it. You notice that Minsk at the table next to you, not afraid of calories apparently because she is constantly pouring more and more syrup onto hers, trying to make it palatable. The entire time, keeping an eye on the exit. Presumably for her expected individual. Uh, Melodia, are you going to break with Ra and dump as much molasses on it as you possibly can? That would be you, Carrie.
Yeah.
Okay. Breakfast is meh. They do bring fruit for you guys. The fruit is free. It's on the house because Christ, you're in the tropics, so they can just lean out a window and get that. So if you don't like the Omex, you can always eat fruit.
I need it. I need to
I
cleanse
think
my palate.
As the meal ends, the young human table next to you appears to be downtrodden.
I lean over. What seems to be your problem?
Well, I'm new to town and I was hoping to make some coin. I thought I had a job with a piratey individual, but I guess I found somebody else. So now I have to go looking for a new job.
Hmm. What were you looking for?
Something that paid.
No. What was the job that the other individual had for you?
Oh, it was um, uh, a delivery mission. Roll insight, both of you.
Oh. 13.
Ooh, nice. 22.
Melodia, she's hiding something, Ra. She's hiding something, and she's probably a smuggler.
Yeah. So
I lean over to the
smuggling
rock.
is
Do we want to align ourselves with this type of individual?
well, we've tried the local cuisine, so I mean, we're not dead.
Yet.
Well, if it's something that pays, if not, we can always use it as leverage for the town guards to keep ourselves in their good standing. So,
True.
were we talking weapons, drug, people?
No, it's there's a people, I guess, in the woods, and they've got this stuff that I guess you aren't allowed to bring into town. You guys would be familiar with this because this was one of your first jobs.
Oh,
It was trying to remember what that shit was called.
yes, the cocaine. Um,
Yes, that was it. It was cocaine. I immediately started putting drugs in the scenario. No, what was it? It was something very specific. Canopy, Citadel, Missing Child, Hamid, Lost Etchings, Grotto, Cool Labyrinth. I don't have it in here because by this episode you had already resolved it. Yeah, so by B4 you had resolved it. We're on B7.
we are aware of the substance you speak of. Uh, so they don't like it in town?
No, remember when you guys grabbed the backpack of that stuff? Um, I know I'm closing in on it because there's the soup kitchen in Loqui. Yeah, it's the banana groves. You guys weren't supposed to bring that in, but you guys made friends with the elves and friends with Low-Key on the coast. That was before you killed the two draconians at the mill.
Ah, yes. That's right. We're mill owners now.
Yeah,
And we've got that boy who's touched in the head who helps us with the mill.
and you gave some of the Lokai Cluck Cluck, the chicken,
Yes.
in trade.
So that way it wouldn't turn into Cluck Cluck the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Correct. It is not Cluck Cluck the pet. Pet cock!
That's right.
Well, that's lovely. Yeah, we know the people. How much was it paying you to not bring this item into town?
I was going to get paid 5 silver pieces. Unfortunately, I couldn't leverage them for half now, half later.
So yeah, 2.5 is a little difficult to leverage.
But yeah, at this point in
Um,
time, I need money. So if you guys know of a job or need a steady hand, I'm great with a bow.
well, I do have to tell you two things. One, if that's all they're giving you, you're getting screwed over. And Ra tosses her a gold piece. He goes, we'll call that a advance for if we need your assistance.
Oh, I appreciate that, Governor. Now she's going to be Cockney, apparently.
Oh,
A really shitty Cockney accent, too, I
I
might add.
see. So you've from the
Australian,
islands.
maybe?
No, I just arrived a day and a half ago.
Ah,
I met the nicest ladies down by the docks.
yes, they are interesting.
I am staying, she'll tell you where she's staying at.
Close to us.
No, I'm going to put her over by the ruins, I think. I'm going to put her over here.
Okay.
So that's where she's staying. It's a little bit cheaper. It overlooks the ruins, and she was a history minor in school. So
I lean over and I say, that's so romantic. Is there a balcony?
no, it's a flat. You and your husband should come over and see it.
Oh, we're not married.
Oh, living
No,
in
we're in,
sin.
no, we're more like friends with benefits.
I
As in the event of, a fight, she has my back, I have hers. That
Exactly.
If I roll a d20, Minsk Weedy has a medieval OnlyFans.
Oh, Jesus.
15, she does not.
Thank God.
She's just a YouTuber, for God's sake.
only wenches.
A toll tube.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so you've got her on retainer. She says she's going to go ahead and wander the city, but she'll be available. Just leave notice with the front desk with the creepy guy.
yeah, yes. Creepy gentleman leaving at the desk in the event of need. Thank you. Good luck with your endeavors.
Thank you. Creepy innkeeper named Daryl, who has two
Ah,
brothers.
see. Creepy Daryl.
And there you go. Your meal was negligible on price, maybe a silver piece each. You now have the morning to dick around and see what there is to see. To bring Jesse up to speed, Melodia and not Rosa, her monk character, they tried to get more gillyweed, not associated with Harry Potter. But of course, the alchemist was drunk, horny, and needed laid by the waitress, said that maybe he would have some by tomorrow.
And then we
Ah,
came back the next day, and the Not Rosa was very rude.
And and he was still hungover, and his, to put it
Matrix
mildly,
girlfriend answered the door.
slut
ah,
whore.
wow.
Yes, she was dressed in questionable apparel. Although no
She has a
judgment.
wonderful personality.
That's right. And he's got the whip marks to prove it.
Mm. All right.
But
You have that option. Some of your other storylines include the aforementioned windmill. Hopefully, the resident has not returned. The Canopy Citadel, which I believe Ra got notice from Governor Whitestone, who
Mm-hmm.
lives in the big yellow building. It is in the mountains here. The Temple of Eternal Summer, uh, let's see, is home to the golden mangoes that grant several immunities. That is to the north and east, I believe. Serpent's Grotto is only accessible at low tide, and Sir Cedric Stormrider, the Elven Knight, wants to crush the snake cult to become a knight. They're supposed to be working out of that. Mariette Hartley is not Rose's doppelganger.
Yes.
The
I
Coral
remember we
Labyrinth.
did that.
The Coral Labyrinth is still open for the magical conch shells. And the Moon Tears, my apologies, the Moon Tears were on the wreck of the Sunken Bell. And they got paid by the Triton for those returns. Magical conch shell allows the communications with sea creatures and weather prognosticator, and that is in the Coral Labyrinth. So those are your current outstanding campaign storylines.
Oh no, I'm kind of interested in this Canopy Citadel or maybe crushing a cult. I mean, why does everyone think we're married? Is it because we're both elves?
Everybody's
Probably.
racist here.
That
Remember,
Exactly.
feels a little.
this is the normal
This
Frank
is the shady
campaign.
side of the
Yeah. And these people are incredibly racist.
Perhaps we should try crushing the cult.
Yeah, let's go crush a cult. That sounds fun.
You will need to find Sir Cedric Stormrider. He is the elven guy who wants to be a knight. When last you met him, he was down here at this pub. For the life of me, I don't remember what that pub is. But
All right, let's go find that jackanape who wants to be a knight. I mean, honestly, I understand the need for it, but just it's better if you just go do your own thing.
the Snapdragon with Lacuna Matata, or Lacuna Matata, is that place. So you're headed to the Snapdragon. Melodia, your turn. D20, please.
Oh, crap. Yeah. 4.
You are stopped by a female halfling wearing a strange elongated hat and asks you to, excuse me, fine couple, would you like to see a magic trick?
What is magic?
Magic is something that is forbidden by only those who can control the powers of the mystical. Her charisma is going to be 8. I'm going to say
Sounds
she talks
evil.
with a lisp.
I'm not sure that we have time for this.
It will not take
Oh,
long, and it doesn't cost you anything unless you're willing to tip. Tip. I worked for tips.
just the
Fine.
tips?
Just the tips. That was my old job. And that's where I worked.
Nice.
Just the tip. It was an establishment for adults. She's going to talk like, who was the guy in Scavenger Hunt 100 years ago? Suffer and Succotash. Yeah.
Sylvester? The cat?
Yeah, it's like him, but it was a real human being, and he was big in the 70s. I'll figure it out
Maybe it's
later.
Kripke.
Yeah, it's Barry Kripke's sister. You know what? Fuck it. Wendy Kripke is this lady's name. And she points out that this magic trick won't cost you guys a dime, and she can actually foretell the future.
Oh, I've got to hear this.
Go ahead then.
Gather
Yes.
around, everyone, for I am a prognosticator of the future events. Gather around, gather around. Not surprisingly, a crowd begins to gather, puzzled by this little performance given by the lady in the strange hat. As Wendy Kripke gets everybody gathered, she asks to touch each of your hands together. So she wants.
Oh, that's my no-no square.
Show me where the halfling wizard touched you.
Yeah. So much spray. Yeah. I'll go ahead and put my hand out.
Melodia?
I'm just watching.
Well, no, she needs to touch both your hands.
Do I know where my coin purse is?
Well, you can see her hands. How many hands do you think this halfling has?
But does she have an accomplice?
Well, I will take investigation.
17.
No, you do not see it. You see the crowd is giving you a wide berth. They all kind of want to see what happens here. Nobody is within your very close perimeter, aside from Ra and Wendy Kripke, Wendy with an I.
Fine.
So she touches each one of your hands and begins to speak in tongues. Sounds like Xena,
Oh Lord, this sounds like
loudly
my dad's
proclaiming,
church.
and she falls to the ground. She's giving a great performance. The crowd is really hooked on this. As she gathers herself, she puts her hand to her forehead, much like Blanche Devereaux would do. Ah, ah, I have seen the future. Your marriage will not last.
Oh no,
I
not
know
our
her.
marriage. We built this. We built this city on rock and roll.
I, I am so sorry. Your relationship is tarnished by
Yes, tell me, what is our relation?
unfaithfulness.
By what?
Unfaithfulness.
Really? Which of us?
Odd Melodia Even Ra. 4. Ra. He will cheat upon you.
I smack him. How could you? I don't hit him hard. It's all for show.
The crowd roars in approval, and the coins start to tink in. And she goes, no, no, I cannot benefit from such sad news, people. I am merely...
Ra grabs her arm and starts like speaking in primordial. So like this guttural, like it sounds like rock grinding and fire coming out of his mouth as he starts speaking in primordial and like words spit out. As words spit out, the, the words that spit out that come out that are common are the demon lord is unpleased. As he keeps continuing the primordial,
She
I need to roll a performance for this.
No, she attempts to pull her hand away, strength versus strength, and she doesn't have that much. 12.
He's a strong kid.
12 minus 2, 10.
I'm crawling around on the ground, grabbing all the coin. If I'm going to be left destitute, I need all this money.
A look of terror fills her face as Ra continues to chant ominously about 17. The demon lord. She cannot break the grip, and she is swinging her hand around as Melodia is scooping up coins. Ra, performance check now, but do intimidation instead, because now you're scaring the shit out of everybody.
As he pulls her, he's kind of like pulling her up. Is like, "Dollars is not what he's saying," and he.
Nat 20. The crowd runs in panic, screaming, and the little human, or no, she's a halfling, wets herself, screaming, "Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!" Her top hat falls off.
You go. Sorry, her top hat falls off.
Yep.
Oh, Ross stops and goes, "I'm just fucking with you," and puts her down.
She lands on her buttocks. You can tell that there is a wet stain in between her thighs. Her breathing is quite excited.
When I lean over and I say, "You don't get between a woman and her husband."
Roll 2d20, Melodia, for the amount of coins that you managed to pick up. Ra, she reverse crab walks away from you, trying to get as far away as she can, and leaves her hat behind.
15 and 17.
Wow, 32 silver pieces worth of money. You probably just took this whole lady's annual salary away. And she left her
We're going to have a conversation, honey.
He just looks and goes, "Yes, dear, we'll have a conversation about my parent infidelity and the demons inside of me that need to be let out." If you know what I mean.
Just the demons, I can deal with that.
Ra lights up a cigarette, takes a puff, and goes, "Shut up, bitch."
Hey,
Oh, wait, that would be Osiris. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not. Osiris would not be that rude.
Strangely enough, the city square is now vacant. Do you want to take her top hat or leave it for her to come get later?
I'll leave it. I don't want to take her hat.
Now, that'd be wrong.
Yeah. I mean, taking her money, different story. She tried to.
Yeah.
She was selling a lie. We couldn't deal with that.
Did you guys want to leave left or right? Because that's where the issue occurred.
We'll go left.
Okay. You've been left before, so right about here is where you cleared everybody out. Now, down here is where the open market and the statue of, I believe, Kevin's character is.
Kevin. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, seen here on the left side of our screen. Courtesy of Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. So, yeah, you guys have effectively been left alone and scared the shit out of the general populace. Well, not you guys, Ra.
That was fun. I mean, it's seriously, this town has a problem with racism. Everyone thinks we're married. Two elves coming in the same place does not mean we're married.
I don't know. I mean, we are attractive. We do look good together.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not saying I wouldn't marry you. I don't know you well enough for that.
I know it's not the basis for a relationship, but we can use it to our advantage.
I guess,
Obviously.
yeah.
Tink, tink, tink. 32 silver pieces.
That's true. Think of how much Omex you can buy with that.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could get ourselves off this blasted island.
Maybe.
Well, if your goddamn ship would get fixed, you could. Because Captain, what's his face, won't take you over to Ocasio. Okay, Ra, you go ahead and roll a d20. Let's throw one more person at you before you get to the tavern.
1.
One. Ooh, dealer's choice. You guys notice an individual headed towards you, and it's going to be a dwarf, and have the appearance. Oh boy, a dwarf in
Where's
robes.
not Rosa when you need her?
That's right. Dwarf in robes is approaching you. He is muttering something underneath his breath, and he has, what is it when birds lose their feathers?
Molting?
He has a molting parrot on his shoulder who is reciprocating or repeating every word that this dwarf is muttering.
As he walks by, I say, "Your parrot ill."
What?
Your parrot. It looks ill.
She's fine. I'm fine.
If you say so.
I do say so. Excuse me. Do you know who the governor is here? Yeah, it's Whitestone.
Whitestone? Whitestone?
Yeah. Where can I meet him?
Probably at the governor's mansion.
How do you get in? They won't let me in. They say I'm in Q-teen or something like that.
You probably need to make an appointment, and then you need to get out of quarantine. It's probably the molting bird.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you've seen better days, yes?
Yeah, before I got turned into a fucking parrot, I had a lot of good days.
That's good. So you used to not be a parrot?
Pay no attention to the bird. It's a foolish bird. It doesn't mean anything. Right, I don't mean anything.
Blink twice if you're being held captive.
He'll do that weird gecko lizard thing and
So we can't tell.
He could be a moron.
Salt of the earth. All right. Well, enjoy. You should probably make an appointment. That would be best. It may be a little while, but you better luck that way.
Hey, Pete wants a cracker.
What's a cracker?
Go.
Oh, is it that sad food again?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
just a good thing.
Oh, go down to that restaurant. They have crackers.
You can't get into the city limits.
Oh.
Oh.
The dwarf stuffs what appears to be elvish bread that the hobbits eat. Stuffs it right into the beak, and the bird does not take it well and loses yet another feather.
Well, that's just sad.
You could probably get that bird, I don't know, something other than what you're feeding it?
It doesn't like ale. I don't like ale. Dumbass bird. Anyway, he wanders off, and you guys are in sight of the Snapdragon Tavern. D12 against me. If I win, your entourage spots you. 9.
Same.
6.
10.
You guys walk in. Lacuna Matata is there. Nice big twin ponytails. I haven't seen you guys in a couple days. Where's your other friend?
She's doing things.
Anywho.
We're looking for Elven Knight or Elven Knight wannabe.
Oh, that edgy guy?
Yeah, we're going to help him snuff out a cult, apparently.
Could you hold him underwater?
I'll think about it. Depends on what happens.
Yeah. We're putting down a cult today.
Well, very good. I hope you can cast him aside. He owes me money.
What does he owe you money for?
Oh, he skipped out on a meal here. He promised to pay for somebody, and he didn't do that.
Maybe he just forgot.
No, he knew. I know these
How
people.
How much was that?
18 silver pieces.
Jesus Christ. What kind of meal was it?
It was alcohol. He was paying for some sailors, trying to get him to take him some underground cave, cavern, something like
Did
that.
somebody get their dick sucked for that?
Ra hands him 2 gold and goes, now he owes me the money.
Fair enough. You might want to check down by the docks. That might be where he was. He skipped out last night. I don't know where he's staying.
All right. Well, we'll find him.
Okay.
We're capable those days.
Yeah, it won't be too tough to find him. He's wearing that old Eldritch armor, passing himself off as something else. You guys go down to the docks. Your 2 friends from the automaton that you guys had to fight are back up trying to repair the ship again. Because remember, the automaton went crazy, started shooting at everything, and then
we had to put it down.
You had to put it down, and repairs have to be made to your ship, which was going to be ready, but now it's not. So there's still a lot of damage on the docks. As you arrive there, both of you roll a d12. You know what? Roll a d6. If one of you matches me, you'll spot somebody.
6.
2.
Neither of you spot the person that you seek. As you're looking around, you hear some catcalls. Both the creator of the automaton, the gnome inventor, giving you the stink eye. He's not too happy with you. The captain of the ship, whom you released all of his birds, stink eye, not too happy with you. And then was it you guys or was it Carol's mug that knocked over the fruit? I thought it was you guys knocked over the fruit stand. They're not too happy with you. Yeah, bottom line is you don't have a lot of friends down here. And you don't see the elven dipshit either.
Where the hell did this guy go? It's not like there's a lot of spaces for him to run around to.
Odd even.
Maybe he's passed out drunk somewhere.
Probably.
Melodia, you feel a tug on the back of your pantaloons. It is Callaway Jack, the employable urchin, now dressed like Pee Wee Herman with the old sailor
that's
cap
right.
that was his father. His sister was killed by a ship smashing into shore, and she got run over by it, for those of you not remembering it. Oh, that's right. Minchan Pestle is the alchemist with the Nazi with the monocle. I forgot about that part.
Yes, young man, what can I do for you?
I might have a job for you guys.
Go ahead.
There's this elven dude, and he's wandering around. He's looking for brave adventures to knock out the snake cult.
Well, yes, we've been trying to find him all morning.
Oh, you should have come to see me. I know where he's at.
Where is he at?
He's right over.
Oh wow, he's not there. How surprising.
Huh.
He was just here a minute ago. He was with the long-haired one druid that doesn't like the low-key elves. That would be Elowin Wildroot, the hippie druid, raging against the low-key incursions. They're around here somewhere.
Oh, that's commence to looking.
D12 against me, both of you. 9 again.
2.
4.
Neither of you see jack shit. That means we're back to Melodia. Roll D20.
3.
3, oh boy. There's a human being approaching you. He has a tankard and he's sloshing it all over the place. He seems to be singing some kind of ethnic chant to la roo la, and he's kind of wobbly on his feet. He's going to head odd even. 6 directly at you, Ra. Give me a acrobatics to dodge his half pint coming at you.
All right. 19.
You dodge it, and it splashes right on the wood, right in between you guys. So that's a plus. That's a good thing. Pardon me, good sir. My apologies. Blah, 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 blah. You guys remember him as Captain Horace Rook. He was the guy who was the retired pirate and is now the messenger for the Cult of Exclaim, also found drunk. He's like,
I say, good sir, have you seen Sir Dickhead?
Well, yes, he's right here, and he kind of motions at Ra.
No. The elf that wants to smite the snake cult.
Oh, yes. Sir Sorghum. Yes. I've seen him. He bought me a couple of beverages last night.
Yes.
You should try the who are you looking for again?
Oh, good Lord. Can you smack him sober, Raw?
No,
is that possible?
that's I don't think I could. That would kill him.
No. There's no need for violence here. He's at the Snapdragon Tavern. Scout's honor.
You were a scout.
I have scouted before. You know what our motto is? Run when danger approaches.
Awesome.
No.
D12.
Pleasure. As always.
Everybody do 12, 7.
9.
There you go, Rod. You spot the hippie druid, and she is in between two buildings, the triangle and the purple inn where you guys stayed your first night. She seems to be talking to someone.
Oi, folks, we've got work to do. Where's the knight to be?
As you wander away from Captain Rook, he begins to indulge on the tenets of the cult of exclaim. You kind of tune him out, and you notice that the hippie druidess is talking to Sir Dickhead, I believe is how he's referred to in this one.
I believe it's Depaid. That's he's foreign.
That's right, Sir Cedric Stormrider.
Yes, he's trying to sound more masculine than he is.
That's right.
Just go
He
with a
points out,
single.
my good friends. He goes, I have enlisted the help of this nice young lady to assist us in our foray against the snake cult. Are we ready to smite evil?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Are they actually evil, or is this just like, is it just because they're a snake cult that you think they're evil, or are they actually evil?
Have they
Anybody who
done something?
anybody who worships the serpent is automatically evil in my book. Remember,
What?
everybody in this town is racist.
True.
That's disturbing on so many levels. Well,
Don't
let's go
suppose you have
smite the
anything
cult.
else to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like that's the best reasoning behind it. They probably, more than likely, just misunderstood. They could be very well very evil, and I'm wrong.
Or perhaps they just like rescuing snakes.
Yes, they could be a
The rescue
actual just,
organization.
or they're like a tribe of Naga type people.
Well, I have already made arrangements for our transport up the bay. It will take us past an old lighthouse, I'm told is haunted.
Oh, haunted lighthouse. Well,
Everything comes full circle here.
let's go try not to get killed then.
You guys go over there to the docks, and there is a ship. The ship that Melodia will certainly recognize, and it is. Did we call him We didn't call him Captain Gilligan, did we?
I don't remember. I feel like we might have.
Because it's the SS Minnow.
Well, it'd have to be the skipper, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Captain Willie Tallywhacker. That's who it is. The Minnow. Captain Tallywhacker is there. Captain Tallywhacker is currently sober. Hey, I recognize you guys.
Wow. Sober.
Yeah,
That must be painful.
I haven't had the chance to, you know it, sister. Because I understand you guys are going after some snake cult crap bullshit.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah, what can you tell us about the snake hole?
Oh, they worship snakes, so they got to be evil. I understand they tried to get that touched kid from the that always goes missing to join them. I'm thinking he's their leader.
Wow, that's it's more and more racist. Yes, they are. They did try to go after him, but we unfortunately stopped them from taking him. He's doing well. I don't believe he's their leader. If he is, then apparently he's fooled everyone in town for an undisclosed period of time, which would probably make you all the touched people if he's their leader.
Nice. Well, shall we board? Let's get going. As if we miss the tide, you guys will be stuck in caves.
Yeah, let's go.
Yay! You guys board with Elowin Wild Root and Sir Cedric Stormrider. Sir Cedric Stormrider stands at the bow of the ship and seems deep in thought. Deep in thought. Um, wow.
So, Zed, why the cult of the snake, outside of the fact that you think they're evil?
Um, well, they worship snakes, and nobody here likes them.
Nobody here likes snakes, or nobody here likes the cult?
Yes.
I haven't heard anyone say anything against the cult but you.
True.
Uh, Sheriff. Captain Tallywhacker doesn't like him either.
Yes, but he's human, right?
Yes, Captain Tallywhacker is human. He is the
Yes,
skipper for all intents and purposes.
he's a human with a limited lifespan, knowledge, and overall wherewithal of the world. You're not.
One of us.
Are we married?
Oh, Lord. What is this place's obsession with marriage?
The hippie druid is also a human. She is off by herself, chanting and throwing chicken bones down on the deck, trying to determine
Oh, great.
success. He's like, well, as I can understand that, to be completely honest with you, they are in possession of my father's shield, and I wish to have it back. He was defeated on the battlefield some years ago by members of this cult, and I don't really have a problem with the cult itself. I really have a problem with the people who stole my father's shield.
No. Could you, I don't know, do something so simple as to ask for it back? I mean, there's the whole spoils of war thing and the spoils of battle.
He was jacked from behind.
Okay. Well,
You guys,
just trying to get a little info.
It's taken me a couple of years to track him down, but I have. I've done my due diligence. There's nothing redeeming. And who lives in caves that fill with water all the time? That's just crazy talk.
Merfolk?
Fish, crabs, turtles?
These are people, though.
Merfolk?
No, these are like real people.
How do you know that?
I've tracked them down. There's like 8 of them. And even on my best day, I couldn't take 8. I don't have a Holocaust cloak.
That's
Hey,
not really
is that considered a cult?
cult. It's more like a club at best.
A social group.
Yeah.
It's the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Maybe like just an advanced gathering, I guess you might.
Look, semantics aside, I want my father's shield back. And once I get it,
Yeah.
I can be brought back in honor as a knight. Because in my culture, losing the shield is an automatic disqualification. So in order to remove the stain of my family's name, I need to recover my father's shield. Now, you can either help me or not. But if you aren't, just stay out of my way. Because I'm going in there. I'm going in blades ablazing.
Easy there, killer. We're just trying to, more or less, I'm trying to gain more information on the situation. It's best to know everything you can about what you're walking into instead of just running in, as you say, blades ablazing.
He points out that it would be if the DM was more prepared. This was not the quest I thought you guys would choose.
Well,
we're winging it
that's
mode,
great.
folks.
That's the way the cookie crumbles there. So Why do you want to be a knight? I mean, there's so many better options you could go into.
My father was a knight, his father before him, and his father before him. It's a
Got
family
it.
thing.
Dick Rider. All right. Okay. Well,
Now, to be fair,
congratulations.
he is younger than both you and Melodia.
Oh,
So,
congratulations, kiddo. We'll do our best to help and hopefully not demean, destroy, or break down a culture, a cult. Yeah, I'm okay with that. But an entire people, I'd rather not.
Olin comes up and goes, "Good news, the chicken bones say we're going to win."
Oh, yay. Chicken bones.
And she is hippie-esque, smoke and mirrors. You can tell she is going to be next to useless in this fight.
Well, that's wonderful. Chicken bones say we're gonna win.
You guys pass by your lighthouse there. I don't think there were any dead bodies hanging off of it, right? I think you guys threw everybody off the tower. All right.
I think so, yeah.
No light, so the special kid hasn't moved back in. So you're good there. As you go by on this jungle cruise, you'll notice lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! You'll see an unusual rock outcropping that kind of looks human-esque. I'm going to need perception at disadvantage.
Both of us.
Yep.
Is it phallic shaped?
It only the lower half.
9.
Oh, that's still pretty good. 14.
You need to beat 13. So, Ra, you're pretty sure that damn thing moved.
Well, hope you're
Not
prepared
a
for the sickle.
lot, not a lot, but just perceptibly. And it is on the opposite side of the bay that you are going through. So you guys are moving up the waterway to your right, or starboard side would be where the old windmill is. To the port side left is where the statue is. It's right in the middle of a heavy overgrowth. But Ra, you think that the damn thing might have moved.
I'll tell Melodia. So something might have moved out there. I'm like
What kind of
80%
something?
sure. Uh, the
A rock?
two,
Person?
the
The, stat-
outcropping
the statue, yeah.
statue, it moved.
That doesn't bode well.
Wow. If yes, it doesn't. Hopefully that's not part of the
How close are we to the statue?
You guys are going
signal.
right up the middle. So not close at all. I mean,
No.
if you want, the captain can move to one side and put in. He doesn't care. He's getting paid by Sir Dipshit.
Let's see.
Probably
So,
not a good
Sir,
idea.
I was just going to see what my strength is. I was going to see if I could throw somebody at it.
yeah, your strength isn't going to be that good.
Okay.
What are you going to do? Throw the hippie druid at it?
Yes, I was going to. There was no halfling, so she was the next best option.
True.
Well,
Perhaps we
let's
should go closer to the statue then.
Sure, let's risk death. I'm
I mean,
loving
we
it.
have elf sight. Perhaps we could find something, see something before it gets really bad.
Yes, there was a person when I was younger. I think he was a Lego something, Lego gal that he had apparently fantastic sight. I don't believe he's real. I believe it's a story parents
Does
made
he
you.
have long blonde hair?
Yeah, weird guy too. Like uncannily good with a bow.
Right?
Like so
I
much
heard he
so.
used a shield like a skateboard.
Yeah, that part I can believe. I mean, it's rounded. you get a nice snowy peak. You probably could use
But I
Elena,
agree with you. I don't think he's real.
You're going to give us a copyright strike.
but what for Lego Gal?
Mm-hmm.
Lego Gal, legal.
And his
Yeah, let's
friend,
get closer.
and his
Let's
friend
roll up.
Ryder.
Yeah.
Well, Captain's getting paid either way. However, you're going to have to persuade Sir Cedric because he's on a mission from God here.
All right, SETI. There's something moving out there. Should we check it
SETI.
out, or should we continue to go away from it because your mission to become a knight is like I'm loving it. I'm loving the excitement, the energy, but there could be something over there that may cause us issues later.
My quest cannot be forestalled any longer. I feel satisfaction approaching.
You should probably get a towel. All right, let's go. Let's
SETI.
follow Betty's lead since we're apparently going to let this thing probably kill us. Let's keep going. Following SETI's lead.
You travel for about an hour, and you notice that the boat is drifting to the port side, and the skipper there, Captain Tallywhacker, points out, I think we're here. And there's an overwhelming aroma of an alcoholic beverage emitting from his breath and person. Somewhere he has hidden away a bottle, a keg, or a draft, and he is 2 sheets to the wind right now. However, along the shoreline, it looks like the Bloomington area of Indiana. There's a lot of rocky outcroppings and water here, and you see what appears to be an opening. Not too far away. It will require the longboat being launched and you guys going into this cave. And Sir Cedric is already all over that shit. He is got his towel wrapped around his midsection. He is happy. You can tell he's happy. And he is lowering the longboat into the water. Come on, guys, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Let's do this.
Odd even. Odd. Melodia, the druid, goes, hey, just so you know, I left all my weapons back in town. So I'm going to need you to cover me. Don't worry, I still have all my spells. Some of them are useful. Rye, you do not hear this because you're helping SETI get the boat in the water.
Fine.
Everybody acrobatics check to get into the boat now that it's in the water.
17.
In.
5.
Rye is in the water. Cedric is in the boat. And Ra, give me another acrobatics check to dodge the falling druidess, who is also falling into the water. You need to beat a 15.
No, I didn't.
She lands on you, causing 2 hit points of damage, and begins to scream very loudly that she is drowning. Ra, give me an intelligence check.
Let's see. Is that 15?
You're pretty sure your foot just touched the bottom, or at least a rock.
Oh, I'll pause myself on the rock and just kind of sit there and go. I'll kind of test around. Is it like a big rock or is it just a?
It's a big rock.
Got it. You can stand up. Like,
Persuade
be
her.
fine.
Persuade her, otherwise she's going to scream like she's dying. Also, as she's screaming, she's quite loud, and you guys are close to the opening.
Oops. Oh, 21.
Yes, you get her, you smack her, as in airplane, assault her violently. Melodia and Sir Seti, as you guys start to move your boat towards them, yeah, this whole area is ringed. So you go about 10 feet and you're aground on this rocky surface that Ra is standing on, getting the druidess calmed down.
So we can't get anywhere.
Yeah, you can walk over there now.
Okay, fine. I'll hop over and
Sir Seti throws a small anchor over and it goes about a foot down before you hear it stop. You guys are now on this elongated path of natural stone, and it's going to go right into the opening of the cave.
That's convenient. Also, we might be compromised already, as he was screaming, and we're right near the mouth of the cave where the cult is here. So I'd probably prep yourselves for some ass kickery.
Combat. As you guys approach, you will notice vines, overgrowth, shit like that, hanging down over the cave entrance, keeping it not even partially concealed, but somewhat covered. You can assume that there's probably avian life that lives in here. You can see fish swimming, but they appear to be like perch or other edible fish, none of the quipper variety. And as you get to the edge of this opening, you notice that there is a ledge. About 3 feet above the ledge, you see a water line. So this will tell you that the cave will again flood and has recently flooded. You do not see any footprints on this ledge. The ledge is fairly wide, so it's not going to require any acrobatics, but it is going to require that you go single file. Who wants to lead? You have Seti, Melodia, Ra, and Elwyn Wild Root.
Well, said this is your show.
exactly.
You lead, we'll shore you up in the back.
Elwyn Wildroot casts light, casting all three of your shadows forward, making you appear to be 12 feet tall. Just ahead, it's going to curve left a little bit. Cedric, ever the knight in training, valiantly pulls forth his blade, takes a big deep breath, and begins to move slowly but surely along. Once he gets around the corner, he stops. He's kind of looking around the corner at you, or looking around the corner, and he just keeps looking around. So he seems to be puzzled.
Bye. Hello, what's going on up there?
Apparently the path diverges.
You always take the one less traveled. What's the problem?
The one less traveled appears to go down into the water.
Can't you hold your breath?
I can, but I'm wearing armor. I'm going to sink like a stone.
Well, take it off.
Then I would be susceptible to the ravages of combat. I'll not take off my father's armor.
Oh, so you just stole his armor?
He's dead. Thank you. Thank you for tearing that scab off. My dead father's shield is what I'm
He
after.
wasn't buried with it?
No, it's family heirloom. He goes, what do you think? Should we go to the high road or low road?
Well, then let's try the high road.
Okay. This will require some acrobatics because it's It's kind of a corridor with a low-hanging ceiling, so it's you're going to have to be bending over to get through this. The light cast by Wild Root is really just going to illuminate all of you, but since you're all ahead of her, you will not be blinded. As you guys crunch down, give me an acrobatics check to avoid cutting yourself on a rock. Solid as a rock.
11.
Melodia?
17.
13 is what you need. Ra, not your day. Ra, one more hit point of scrape damage here.
The joys of being 6'5".
Said and Wild Root also passed, so they're okay. Everybody hears you go.
Yeah, top of the head, that does hurt.
That's
Yeah.
as you get in, you reach a plateau, and it looks like this was a campsite of some kind. There is an old fire pit that the embers are still kind of glowing, and there's a variety of carvings on the wall. It appears to be serpentine in nature. There's like old bedrolls and shit like that lying around. Said charges in, waving his sword over his head, stabbing at the bedrolls that are all empty.
Are you always this dramatic?
These people are killers.
They're not
Really,
even
because
here.
you literally just walked in and were willing to murder sleeping people.
Well, they
I
murdered
mean,
my father.
did
How
they
do you know
murder your
that?
father, or did your father go in fighting them and he lost?
That's semantics. I don't think you know what that word means.
I don't think it means. What do you think it means?
Meanwhile, you hear a, well, look at that. And that's coming from Wild Root.
What'd we find, Rudy?
Seti and Rudy. Nice. As you look over, she's illuminated the wall, and there are like a list of tenets or commandments etched into the wall. Clearly, a cursory examination of this points out to be kind to nature. She leans into you, Ron, goes, I'm not sure these are bad guys.
I didn't figure they were. Or they might be an eco-terrorist type, that they may see kindness and be kind to nature, but they're willing to go against those that would do harm to it.
So does this place look like it's been occupied recently? Like, is everything, well, aside from Dickhead, like stabbing everything?
Yes, there are embers in the campfire, so somebody's been here recently.
So maybe we should wait for them? I mean, if the other,
Which is, tides, water, drowning.
well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If we go the other path, it goes into the water, but are the tides gonna like recede so that we could get in?
There are no signs that this particular cave floods.
Hmm.
And as you look around, there is an exit on the other side.
Well, let's take a look through there.
It
Yeah.
elevates itself, so it rises.
If you don't mind, could I take the lead on this?
No, go ahead. I seem to have notched my weapon.
Yeah, that'll happen when you attack fearsome bedrolls. He starts walking. Ross starts walking forward towards the elevation. It goes up.
As you get about 300 feet up, there's a deafening waterfall on the other side, and the whole chamber is kind of illuminated partially by luminescent lichen. There's no opening to the sky, so it's just these lichens on the side of the cave that just give off a pink, green, and light blue glow. Behind you guys, you hear, I need me some of that, from Rudy. And you notice when she does that, she kind of walks towards the edge of the lip area and is kind of trying to reach out.
I'm like, maybe you should step back a bit. Don't
Well,
want you to fall.
I really need some of this lichen. This is very important for my studies. And
Okay.
again, she kind of leans
I grab
precariously.
her back of her coat to pull her back.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for her, and then roll to hit her.
8 for her
Oh yeah, she's going over.
and 11 for me.
Well, good news, bad news. She slips on the edge and she starts to tumble over. Good news, Melodia, you catch her just as she starts to go over. More bad news, strength versus strength, or d20 versus me. You can use your strength modifier because she's kind of chubby. 6.
9.
You got her, but you can't pull her up.
I go, Raw, might I bother you for a second?
What's going
Could you
on?
help pull me up?
He Raw walks over.
Rudy is kind of halfway horizontal, being held up by Melodia.
Raw will walk over and kind of he'll grab Melodia, kind of pull her back, and then reach over and grab the other one and pull her back up.
Should be simple enough, but I'm going to need 2 strength rolls.
Okay.
Maybe you push instead of pull.
Oops. It's been nice knowing you. That is a 15 for my first one.
You pull Melodia back.
And a 19 for my second one.
And you pull Rudy back. Rudy has in her hands 1 clump of pink, 1 clump of green. Fascinating. These things are.
If you do that again, I'm letting you go.
Oh, we need to come back here because I need more of that.
Well, that's not on my agenda, so.
You guys now hear. And a couple of stalactites fall, also known as piercers. So Melodia, Rudy, and Ra. So I'll do Melodia first. 14 plus 3, 17. Well, that's from
No.
That's from Melodia.
I'm sorry, what is it?
17 hit you?
Yeah.
Ra, 6 plus 3, 9.
No.
Rudy, 9 plus 3 is 12. That hits her. Melodia, you guys take 5 hit points of damage in the piercer attack.
I don't have that many.
I don't care. That's why it's called a game. Welcome to BX, baby. The piercers that have hit you are now on the ground. They're going to be pretty easy to hit, or you can kick them off the ledge. All 3 of you have one. You guys roll initiative. I rolled a 5.
What are piercers?
They're stalactites that they're rock creatures that live on top and try and kill its prey by stabbing them.
17.
Yeah, all 3 of you get to go first. You may kick them off with a successful 2-hit roll using dexterity as your modifier, or you can just bash the living shit out of them if you want.
Brute?
They do have a very firm exterior, though.
Okay.
I kicked them off the edge.
Roll to attack using dexterity as your modifier.
16 for me.
That's a hit.
16.
That's a hit. Ra, are you kicking them off the ledge?
Yeah.
Melody and Ra, you go ahead and kick both of them off the ledge. 1 through 5, Rudy will want to investigate this creature. Otherwise, she'll attack. 7, so she will attack. And with an 18, she will also kick it off. And then she will move to the edge and goes, see what happened there? She goes, they fall from the ceiling. Meanwhile, SETI is gone.
Oh, he kept going, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh. Let's go find the would-be knight. He starts heading up.
Seriously.
Ooh, he rolled a 2. You guys go up. Takes you a couple of minutes, and then you are out into the open jungle area, and you hear this taunting, stretching noise, and SETI comes.
Oh, dear Lord.
He is inverted and caught in some kind of net trap. And every time he passes you, he says, little help, little help, little help.
What would you like us to do for you?
I
As
need
he
you.
swings by, Ra is going to pull his sword and like aim high and cut the net, so it just like see if he can cut it so it drops, or if it's too high, is it just going to cut him if he's
If you botch the roll, it's going to cut him.
lovely? Okay. Ra's like, I've always wanted to do this, and he just like and he takes the sword in a flourish. In his mind, it's like the way his you see like masters of the blade do it. So let's see. What? Just roll the hit.
Yep.
Okay. Oops, that's cocked. Okay. 25.
Oh, yeah. D12 against me. If I win, he hits a rock.
I hope
2.
I roll low. 6.
He lands with blistering, bludgeoning, and he's kind of stuck. He's still trying to work his way out. Eventually, he works his way out, and both of you give me investigation rolls.
What are you doing? What did I say?
Get to your shoe again.
No.
Great. Got my shoe.
16.
No.
That will work while she scolds the dog.
Funny because it also works for the character.
Wow, look at that.
Oh,
That's a brand new shoe, too. Somebody's getting beat later. What were we doing? Give me just a second.
ladies and gentlemen, Burger Hobo Week does not condone the beating of animals. As we use this in jest, we find that animals shouldn't chew on your stuff.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, what were we doing?
We just cut down I just cut down
Dipshit. Oh, that's right.
SETI out of his thing he was stuck in.
Okay. You guys are now surrounded
Oh,
This isn't good.
by
hello.
pygmies wearing large wooden masks, armed with spears. They're about the size of halflings, only a little bit shorter.
Hello. Greetings.
They just look
Oh,
at you.
so are these your cult?
They drop down in an offensive posture, holding their spears at you.
Okay. I really really don't want to beat up a bunch of tiny people, the creature things. I mean, if we have to, yeah, but look, tiny pygmy creature things.
Is there
What?
anything we can give them?
I don't know. Let's see.
Sir Cedric pulls forth his blade. For the honor of my family, drop your weapons.
This,
Sir,
these
what
aren't.
are you doing?
These aren't even. Oh, okay. Um. Oh, I hate doing this. Um. He goes running at him,
Sir Cedric or the pygmies?
Sir Cedric.
Okay.
Sir Cedric is running at them, correct?
Uh, yes.
Okay. So once a day. Is that once a day? Twice a day, I can teleport up to 30 feet. I'm gonna teleport like right in front of him before he gets to pygmy and go, "Whoa, big fella!"
Unfortunately, the pygmies have pulled forth small bamboo shoots and have fired 3 darts at Sir Cedric. Since you have teleported, they're aimed at you. A 2, a nat 20, and a 17. How many of them hit?
One. The nat 20 did for sure.
Give me a con save. It's just 1 hit point of piercing damage, but it's Curari.
Wow. Yeah. That a not very high 12.
I don't think that's going to win.
I don't think so either.
14 to win. Ra goes stiff and falls to the ground with a dart right in the back of his head. Melodia, Rudy is now freaking out. Sir Cedric is puzzled. What would you like to do? I say we kill all of them. No witnesses. Margoo this shit right now.
Everything was done.
So, can I understand the pygmy people?
No, they haven't said shit.
I asked them, excuse me, you have small stature. What can we help you with?
They're going to talk to you in Jawanese. What is it they always say on Star Wars?
TD.
And they start to move towards Ra. Ra, go ahead and re-roll your save. 14 is your magic number for the Curare.
Oh, there we go. 21.
The effects are short-lived, and you're still a little bit off. You're trying to get up, and you are surrounded by Houtinis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hello, little ones. What the hell?
D12 against me, Ra. Fucking 2 again.
11.
You notice that Sir Cedric is going to charge hard core. I'll give you the chance to intercept him again.
Okay.
Give me strength versus strength roll.
All right.
Oh, good. Natural 1. He's going to trip over you because you are so prone. In doing so, several of the little Houtini tribe lean in and stick their blowguns right in his face. He does not move. Wildroot is still freaking out. Ra and Melodia, roll me initiative against each other to see who goes first.
21.
14.
What do you want to do, Melodia?
I'm attacking.
Oh, shit. Okay.
11.
11 hits.
Mm,
Nothing like wiping out an indigenous group of people to celebrate Columbus Day.
right.
Why don't you just give them smallpox instead of dicing them up? Jesus.
Well, we would, but we haven't found their golden city yet.
4.
Dead.
And I look around and I say, let that be a lesson to you.
Ra, you're up.
He looks in like the middle of this. He kind of looks over at Melodia, looks at him, and he goes. He puts his hand up and he goes. He just looks and he goes. We're looking for a shield, and he'll cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Uh-huh.
So this ethereal shield pops in front of Ra. That has that shows and it has like the markings of his goddess, and then it like dissipates. We're looking for a shield, and he just kind of stops.
Persuade me.
Okay.
At disadvantage since Melody just killed one of them, and I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I got a nat 20 and a 14, so 17.
They still keep their blowguns trained on dipshit.
Yeah.
They're eyeballing Melodia suspiciously, and of course, Rudy is just still freaking out. And you hear her chanting something.
No. Sake.
But they're paused right now. Melodia, it's your turn. Give me an investigation check first, and then you can tell me what you're doing. No, you don't notice it. What do you want to do?
Is the druid chanting?
Yes. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
I ask her, I'm like, what are you chanting?
One moment. And then all the vines in the jungle start to move. And I'm just going to roll twice for these guys. An 8 and a 6. The vines come down from the jungle and entangle all of the pygmies, knocking their wooden face shields off, revealing essentially, what was the name of the creature in Thunderdome? It looked like a child. What was it?
Oh, yeah. Master Blaster?
Master Blaster. Yeah, so they're very childlike faces on these pygmies, but both are failed saving throws. So the survivors are now trapped. Darts fill the air as the vines whip them around. None of the darts are going after you guys. And Sir Cedric stands up and brandishes his blade in a menacing manner towards these little bastards. Rye, it's your turn.
Oh, your shields. We're looking for, and Ra will pull out, like, take a piece of like parchment from his paper and his chalk and draw like a shield. We're looking for shield. Shield.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah. 19.
You notice that the vines are tightening, very, very much so, to the point where all these little pygmy bitches are turning blue.
Could you not kill them, please? We need to find. I don't want to just murder them all to find the shield. Could we please ease the murder vines?
Sorry, I'm not very good at this. D12 against me. If I win, she accidentally drops them all. Two.
Oh.
Two again!
I got a 3.
They ease up, and one of them does this.
Yes. Shield.
Cedric points out, let me kill him. I'll get my answer that way.
Where?
That doesn't get it. He literally is just telling us where. Where? Yes, shield. Show us. Could you bring the rest of them down, please?
Houdini! Houdini!
Yeah, bring the rest of them down if you can without murder.
She lowers them successfully. It seems to be calm enough. The one lead Houdini, who's doing the shield motion, is pointing back to where you guys came from.
So the shield is back that way. Okay. Well, can you show us? Show us shield. You show you.
Yeah, he leads you back into the cave.
Okay.
Walks to the edge where you nearly lost Rudy,
Mhm.
and points down.
Oh, so it looks like your father fell. It's down there.
Oh no, his father wasn't killed here on this island. The cultists, aka former soldiers, came here.
All right. Well, let's
And they
tie a
fell over
rope
the
off
side?
and maybe tie some rope off and climb down.
Okay. I'll need 4 acrobatics check to whoever climbs down. It is a 100-foot drop.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Gonna hurt. I'll do it. Let me see. Let me double check one thing. All right. Yep, I'll do it. And I'll do it. He's like, it's my idea. That way, if someone dies, at least it's me and not one of these people. All right. Let's go see what's at the bottom. Yeah.
Who's going down?
All right.
I'll go. I am his wife after all. I have to have his back.
So you're going to leave Cedric
I like how
and Rudy.
we're slowly falling into this common law marriage. It's probably best if we don't. How about you stay up here, honey, and not leave the murder box with the pygmy people.
Yes, you're probably right, dear.
Sweetums. Call him Sweetums.
Snooky.
Super.
Mm.
Son of a bitch. Acrobatics or athletics?
I'll give you either.
Okay, so it's a 21.
That passes.
It's a 9.
You don't need to roll anymore.
Okay, cool.
Down you go. Yes, it is going to hurt a lot. 5, 3, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13 damage, bludgeoning.
Oh, 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 oh,
Are
oh.
you a floater?
Nope. I am 3 points alive.
Well, the rope is
He
dangling into
immediately
the
goes.
water.
He immediately goes. Oh, that's smart, and uses all 10 lay on hands points to get my health back.
You hear all of the pygmies up top. Hootie! Hootie! Now you have dark vision, but let's see how you do. Give me an investigation roll.
This hurts. This hurts a lot. Oh, we don't get paid enough for this. That's 13.
Nope. Reroll.
Huh?
And you feel something brushed against your foot.
17.
Yes. You don't find a cave. You find a small, like, rocky spot. There is a bloated, what was probably a human being, and it's got a dart that you recognize in its cheek. Strapped to its back is a shield.
Okay.
It,
He would. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
it's bloated. It also has a coin purse attached to its waist, which seems to be bearing a great deal of leverage, one might say.
All right. Does he have a pack on or anything as well?
It looks like the shield was strapped to his back, so you aren't sure if he has a backpack underneath it or not.
Okay. He will unleverage the coin purse.
D12 against me to see if
Okay.
he explodes. I'm switching D12s. Oh, good. A 5.
10.
Yes, you managed to cut the coin purse off. It jingles a little bit.
Okay. Let's oh, this could go very badly. Let's go ahead and get this shield off.
D12 against me.
Let's go over Hobodai.
Fucking Christ. 5 again.
That is a nice 12 zers.
The shield comes off, as does his arm,
Oh, lovely.
oozing goo. And you also notice that he has a staff strapped to his back as well.
I'll unstrap the staff.
D12 against me. 8, an improvement.
5.
He explodes, covering you in entrails.
Oh.
No damage, though, which is a plus. But you now have the staff. You notice that the staff has a carving at the long end of it.
Can I tell what the carving is?
Roll any die, odd or even.
Okay. We'll go the 6, even.
It appears to be carved in the head of a viper with 2 notches where fangs would be.
Does he have
You're
anything?
anything! Houdini! Because they, of course, cannot see you at the bottom.
Gotcha. So there's 2 things. Either he stole their staff, and he's that, or he is the cult leader, and his son's full of shit. I'm gonna probably go with the second one. So, he will walk over to the walk away from the body where the explosion happened, kind of wash his face off with the seawater a little,
Mhm.
and and then he'll strap everything up and start and make his way up.
So you are going to climb.
Well, is there a way out? Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. I'll look. He's like, I'll look to see if there's a way out from here.
No, the water's pretty solid here. There might be a way out underneath the waves, but none that you notice. You do have the rope hanging off the cliff. You have 3 associates and the Houtini tribe up top.
Okay.
I mean, you can search to see if there's like an underground tunnel. You will not have any idea if there is one, and if so, how far it goes.
No, he's gonna climb. He'll climb. Let's take some chances. He's gonna climb up.
4 athletic rolls.
Really good. Oh, real good. I'm a strong boy. Let's see.
You need us to help.
23 for the first one.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
14 for the second one. A little rough, but still in it. Okay. That's a C.
1, 2, 1. 4 hit points of damage. You slam back in.
Oh.
Close the door! Houtini! Houtini!
Edie.
And right next to you,
Huh?
with a 10, a piercer comes in and lands in the water, missing you.
Oh. Huzzah. Okay, let's try this again. I believe in me. I believe in me. I can do this. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, this is how I die. I'm gonna die in a cave without learning anything. All right, let's do this. Come on, coming up. Any help would be appreciated.
Melodia, do you guys want to pull on the rope?
Of course.
Okay, here's how we're going to do this. Melodia, you're going to roll a d20. I am going to roll 2 d20s for Seti and Rudy. Ra, if you wish to climb, you may do so at advantage. If you wish to just hang on, you are putting your faith in Melodia and the other 2 to pull you up safely. Which would you
climb.
like to do? Okay.
I'm gonna climb.
You can roll at advantage.
Wow, thanks.
I believe in you guys, but I also would like to
Hedge your bets.
yeah.
So Melodia, if 2 of us out of the 3 roll a 1, that rope's gone. 17 and 11 for the first roll.
Okay, I got a 17 for the first roll.
Melodia, what was your first roll?
Oh, crap. I guess that doesn't count since it rolled over there. 16.
Okay, roll 2. 17 and 12.
I've got 22.
19 and 18.
Okay, but you're only rolling 1, Melodia.
Oh, sorry.
Third roll, a 3 and an 11.
19.
Melodia.
18.
Final roll, 7 and 14.
16.
What the hell are you doing?
19. It's tilted back, so sometimes it just sits on the thing.
Beaten, battered, and bloodied, Ra hoists himself over the edge to the cheering of Houdini! 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 They have retrieved their wooden masks, by the way, and they are dancing and seem to be in a celebratory fashion as Ra drags his broken body on top of the ledge. With him is a shield, a staff, and I don't know, what'd you do with the coin purse?
I pocketed it.
Fair enough. There will be several pieces of luminescent lichen in your hair that will be picked up by Rudy with thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
After a couple deep breaths, the Houtini tribe makes a discreet exit. And since you guys are all paying attention to Ra, none of you are going to notice that. Ra, as you finally regain your breath, you look like shit. What would you like to do?
So two things, gang. Found the shield. So congrats. I've got your dad's shield. Another thing is we are there's some weirdness going on a little bit. So here's your shield. Hand him the shield.
He will accept it
Uh,
graciously.
and I also found out that, hey, is it true, or is your dad the member of the leader of the snake cult, or is it just happenstance that he happens to have the snake cult staff? And he shows him the snake cult staff.
That is the weapon of our enemy.
Oh, cool. All right. So,
Be careful handling that. Sometimes those things can turn into snakes.
cool. Maybe it'll kill me. And he goes, well, there's the shield. Your dad's body, while gathering the shield, exploded like a. Have you ever seen that before? Like a whale carcass that's out there, and it's been out too long in the sun, and it sits there, and then suddenly you touch it, and it. Yeah, you can see bits of your father in my hair and probably under some of my armor.
My father was laid to rest in our home country. Whoever that was wasn't my father.
Oh, the
It is
person who stole
clearly
your
the thief
father's.
of my father's shield.
Gotcha. So yeah, um, got it. So the cult leader apparently left your father's shield. So hey, look at that. Life is good. Here you go. Think that's the end of our adventure today. I'm going to go and wash myself for 6 to 7 years.
Snookums, do you need help?
Yeah, if you could wash my back with a hose or maybe dragon's breath, that would probably work best. Where I'll be cleansed of this bloated body.
Ron needs his taint washed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's beyond the bonds of matrimony.
I just wanted you to wash my back.
Love is dead.
I'll get my undercarriage. Thank you much.
Ron, the good news is that you've successfully obtained some luminescent lichen for Rudy. She's happy. The shield goes back to SETI. He's happy. You are the proud owner of some kind of snake staff and 80 silver pieces worth of gemstones.
Yeah.
And I was this close to having gloves of climbing in that bag.
Of course, of
Which
course.
would have been great. As you get back to Captain Tallywhacker, he is in the bag. He is not going to be able to pilot the ship back. You guys are going to have to stay, or you're going to have to pilot the ship back yourself, and none of you are sailors.
Well, this is lovely. He's super drunk, and We're not going anywhere. Do you know how to sail? I know I don't. You know how to sail,
Cedric,
SETI?
D20 against me.
Okay.
19.
9.
Never had a single lesson.
What about you, hippie
Rudy,
druid? That's cock.
15.
That's cock. God, come on, stay off that. Well, that's 6.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. So we're stuck here until Drunky wakes up.
Good,
Yay.
good news is the Houtini tribe comes back
Oh,
and
yay.
and gives you a small leather pouch made out of saber-tooth tiger
Cybertooth.
skin. Yeah, saber-tooth.
Ooh.
It's they're hackers. Inside are 3 darts, and they impart upon you Houtini, 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 Houtini. I.e., don't stab yourself with the dart.
Thank you. You're all lovely individuals.
They give it to you, Rob,
He
since
goes,
you're the one that didn't kill somebody.
yeah, he looks at them and he goes,
About that.
he looks at him and he goes, with a gracious look in his eyes and like he puts his hand over his chest and goes, Houdini.
Uh, they march off like the 7 dwarfs. The following morning, Captain Tallywhacker will be sober enough to get you back to town. 3 Curari darts. They need a DC 14 to not be paralyzed.
Nice.
And that is the staff of the adder, if you get it identified. Yeah, here lately I'm just giving out magical items and shit.
Nice.
Are you dying?
I'm probably gonna die. That's what it is. Probably dying. So that will end it because it's B-side. You know, it's just a little something, something to get through. Jesse, what'd you think?
Good times. I am enjoying playing Raw a little more snarky.
It is the Eastern Edge, so it's
Yeah,
Frank Dick mode.
he's fitting the climate very well. But yeah, no, I enjoy Raw. I have I am laughing at this weird common law marriage that
Yeah.
Raw and Melodia have fallen into
It, it,
due to the overpowering racism.
it does offer a unique storyline. I will give it that.
We
So
got
Yeah.
32 silver for it.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. After calling down the demonic Lord of Hell on
Yeah.
some innocent little Windy Kripke halfling sort or
Hey,
wizard.
she was trying to sow dissension in our marriage.
Yeah. In our non-marriage,
Right.
marriage.
You know
She
what?
didn't know.
You know what? Maybe you guys are going to break up.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know. You don't know.
That's true.
Carrie, what'd you think?
It was good. I find it quite humorous.
Now we kill the dog.
No,
Jesus Christ.
you do not kill animals. You know what happens when you kill animals. I
No,
go to bed angry.
whatever.
I do.
I'm just glad we didn't give her the fucking bone that the lady gave us at the dog park. That's the important thing. She's like, here, this will stop her from chewing your wife's shoes because she's gotten 2 of Carrie's shoes. And now she got 1 of mine. So there's.
Well, the confession is when I came home, she already had that. I was hiding it. And I already bought a replacement pair on Amazon. But when I saw she had it again, I was like, fuck it, I am not standing up for you this time.
See,
I said, no, I'm not hiding it from your dad now.
the bedrock of a successful marriage is hiding shit. That's the bedrock. Wow.
Is Amazon 1-day shipping for replacements.
Yes, it will be here tomorrow.
Wow.
But then when I saw her, I was just like, I just spanked your ass for this like less than 5 hours ago.
When did
Oh,
she
that's
get
rough.
it? That's for later. Boys and girls, this has been Murder Hobo Inc. Of course, there's the Adriatal B-side. Thanks for joining us. Thursday, I think we're doing good, fellas. Jeff's boyfriend John will be back, so there's
Nice.
that angle. And then maybe next week we do Corsairs A. Hard to say. I'm still working to do the West Marches Space Campaign. I did get cool hats for the players, so that's something. That's it. Buy our shit if you want it, and don't forget your adventure sense. Let's blow them a kissing GTFO. Mwah! Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo inc, or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store, and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop